Like, I did not hear of any other kids who got denied from a school and thought that there was an option.
Very rare.
It was more just, I didn't get in. Oh my God, that sucks. That was my dream school. It wasn't like, no, I'm going to delusionally keep pushing until I get in.
Yeah. I
was
delusional enough.
Was butterfly effect, changed every area of your life.
All right, so this episode of CELE Chats, Megan and I are sitting down to get real with you. We are dropping the curtain and sharing who's most likely to do what. So we're going to do a rapid fire Q&A, and Megan and I are going to say and vote who would be most likely to do it. So right, you kick it off, girl.
All right. Most likely to cry after one glass of wine. My vote's Carly.
I'd say probably. I get in my feels after a glass of wine.
You get in your feels. You're I think, a little bit more sensitive girly, and we love you for it.
Oh, definitely. Most likely to spend the most money out of town.
I would say both of us.
Yeah, I would say both of us.
Both of us, the word budget is not really in our dictionary. Dictionary. But if you had to pick one of us, who would you pick?
I do think, well, I don't know who it would be, but I know Megan would be at the spa.
Yeah, but I feel like I would actually vote you because I feel like your shopping budget is, I don't know. I vote you.
I could see that too.
So who's your final vote?
I'll vote me.
All right, amazing. Most likely to pull an Irish goodbye at a party? I'm going to vote Carly. I don't know.
I will be honest. I wish I was better at it.
Do you feel guilty?
No, I don't feel guilty. I think I'm having a ball sometimes. And like, I think that sometimes I will know before I go to the gathering. I'll know if I am going to stay long, and I'll like pre-plan with Drew, or if I'm going to dip out early. It really depends on my energy in the day.
But when you leave, are you saying bye to everyone, or are you Irish goodbying?
The main person, the host. I'll say bye.
The host, you say bye. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say thank you, and I'll leave.
Okay, maybe me. I changed my vote to me. I'm kind of an Irish goodbyer. All right, your turn.
Who prefers a mocktail?
Me.
Definitely Megan.
I love a mocktail. I love a tart cranberry juice mocktail, or a poppy or a seltzer in a wine glass. It just makes me feel elegant. At the end of the night, I'm just a bevy girl. But sometimes I don't want alcohol. Yeah,
no, I totally understand that. I honestly, on like a weeknight, I am good with water. Like, I'm thinking,
I want a maki.
Because it's interesting, because Drew needs something sweet at night. But I'm okay. Like, I will just have a water and lemon.
That's good self-control.
San Pellegrino. I never liked soda, so I think that's why.
Yeah, me neither. But I still love a maki. Who forgives too quickly?
Me.
You.
I think me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like neither of us are really grudge holders.
No.
And this question is kind of interesting to me. I'm like, can you forgive too quickly? I feel like you want to forgive as quickly as possible.
I think too, that's true too. I think that sometimes, I think that you're better with confrontation and setting boundaries than I am. But I think that I forgive without actually bringing things to light that maybe I could bring to light. I just let it go.
No conversation, just forging, letting go.
Let it go.
Okay.
Let it go. They're doing the best they can. Let it go. Forgets to text back.
Me. That's me, but I'm getting better at it, and I'm getting better at answering quicker.
She is.
I'm working on a lot of stuff right now, if you can't tell, podcast listeners. Which one makes random friends in the bathroom line? I don't know. I feel like that's both of us.
Yeah.
I made a lot of good bathroom friends, though.
Me too.
I would say that's a both.
Yeah.
That's a both.
I think so.
We're friendly bathroom girlies.
We're friendly. We definitely give the girls compliments. We're lifting each other's spirits in the bathroom.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
Who says I love you first? Carly.
Aw.
I feel like Carly's more of the lover girl.
Lover girl.
The black cat.
Lover girl era.
Lover girl era.
Who gets FOMO the fastest?
I would say neither of us get FOMO. I personally don't get FOMO.
Yeah. No.
I get JOMO.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something chill and people ask me to do something and I don't want to do it, I am so happy to not be there. Especially if I'm tired.
Yeah, especially if I'm tired. I feel I could see it in the future when I am becoming a new mom. I could see me having a little bit of FOMO. That'll be interesting to talk about, honestly, but
totally.
for now, no.
Totally. That's one reason that I feel like I was not meant to be in the forefront, because that has to be a hard era.
I imagine.
Where you still see all your friends going out and living their life, and you're just making a baby.
Yeah, invites have started rolling in for next year, and I'm like, we'll see if I can make that. So I could see how that could happen.
Time.
Such an exciting time. Longer to get ready.
What's your time?
That's hard.
How long does it take? Is this including like shower to being fully ready? For me is probably a little less than an hour.
Me too.
Unless it's the full everything shower. Then that's like an hour and 15.
Yeah, no, I don't know that I have any history to feel that it would be one or the other. But I do know that you get a little distracted. So
what do you mean?
Okay, well, while we've been getting ready for our podcast, there's been moments where you're a little bit more distracted.
Yeah. I've been doing some. She just called me her grazing girl.
Girl, my grazing gal.
Rude.
I love that about you.
Who's more likely to fall asleep during a meditation?
I know I would. That's how I nap. So.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Love
what
that.
Do you?
I try to stay awake during my meditations, but I mean, if I'm falling asleep, I'm happy. Huh. Who's more delusional? I feel like we both encourage each other's delusion.
We celebrate it. I think it's both of us. That's why we have the game.
We started this business off of delusion, but I would give you the cake with being more delusional.
I'll take it.
You are winning this game.
I will take being delusional.
And meaning that as a compliment. I want to be more delusional. So
that's why I'm in your life.
Yeah. To be my delusion expander.
Who's more grounded when things get chaotic?
Such a tough one. Just kidding. Definitely Carly. We've been talking about this a lot lately. Carly is a very grounded energy. She's worked really hard to get to this place, and you definitely helped me be more grounded. And I tend to be a little chaotic, especially this week. So I'm very grateful.
You helped me be really grounded in our friendship too. When we hang out, we meditate together.
Yeah.
You meet me where I'm at. I meet you where you're at. So it's special.
Yeah. I don't want everyone to think I'm full chaos.
No.
Because there's also a lot of peace involved. But when it comes to the two of us, it also definitely has to do with the places we live.
Definitely.
You live in suburbia.
Yep.
I live in Brickell. You are married. So it's the eras. But your energy is just very grounded lately. And everyone's been telling you. It's just a thing.
I honestly don't think you're very chaotic. I know.
And I appreciate that.
People say that to you. But again, like you've told me, what we say, words have power. So what we say matters. And I don't think you're very chaotic. I'd say majority of the time you're grounded. So
you know what?
We love that grounded gal.
I really, really appreciate that. So we are just having so much fun with this episode. We love the rapid cues. And then we got some deeper questions from our community, just questions about us, about our dynamic, about the business. And we are really excited to just dive in. I'm asking Carly first.
Ooh.
What's something unexpected our friendship, has healed in you?
Ooh, that's a really beautiful question. I'm so excited to share that. So it has healed my discomfort around embracing being confident in my own skin. When I started hanging out with Megan, she truly is and always will be such a light in every single room. This woman walks into the room and there is just such a vibe and aura around her of, if I were to give it a color, because I know the spiritual community likes to give things colors, I would give it all of the sunrise colors: pinks, yellows, oranges, coppers, golds.
So sweet.
And she truly does radiate that through and through. She is such a light, and I always really admired that about you, beautiful girl.
I appreciate that.
I really do believe that you've helped me to be more confident, whether you know it or not. And I'm so grateful. And she always gets surprised when I say that, because she is, I think sometimes someone will compliment you and you almost don't believe it. It's so important to compliment someone when you are thinking it, because every person is hard on themselves and they might not know it. So I really do mean that. And you've healed that side of me so much. And I think in the last year, my confidence has really evolved in a beautiful light because of you. So thank you.
I love that. And I love that you think I brought that out in you, because I think as women, that's one of the most important qualities that we could grow into.
I so agree.
Owning ourselves, owning our truths, knowing that we are the prize. And I love that.
You always say too, and it's kind of similar in all things shopping, but also plans, where you're going to spend your time. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no.
If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no.
Hell no.
And I think the most confident people I know, my mom being one of them, live by that. It's like, if it's not serving me, absolutely not. And I'm not saying that with any guilt or any bad energy. It's just a no. A point blank period, no.
Point blank period.
Yay. I want to say mine for yours. So you're becoming friends with you in a lot of ways healed a lot of guilt that I've carried in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I think I grew up in a really fortunate situation, and I had a great family, and we were able to go on trips and just have a good life, and money wasn't a super stress, and I was so grateful for that. But in a lot of ways, I also, as a kid, took that on as feeling guilty, because I know a lot of other people didn't grow up in that situation, and the guilt kind of took over the gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing you kind of step up into this abundant life and owning it, and always saying like it's God's money, it's just seeing it in this more empowering, enlightened way, really helps me to heal a lot of the guilt, which is a emotion or vibration that I struggled with a lot in my younger years. And I know that you've helped me with that, and Daddy Drew with that. And it's been so freeing, because guilt is the low vibration. And why feel guilty about the gifts that you have in this life if we have one life, and we like, why feel guilty about it? Enjoy it. Celebrate
That's not helping
it. And
anyone.
anyone else in the situation, I'd be telling them to celebrate it. And you really helped me to see that.
Absolutely. And it will expose you in so many different ways. And I just am celebrating you. I'm so proud of seeing the way that you steward it, and seeing you use your gifts that you've been given for the better of society.
Yeah.
You really are having an amazing impact in Miami and all over, because you work with people all over the world.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
So let me ask you, Megan, what would your younger self be super proud of?
My younger self would be so proud that I am someone who, one, moved to Florida, went to school in Tampa, and then moved to Miami and studied abroad and have traveled the world, because amazing. My younger self was growing up in Burlington, Connecticut. And Burlington, Connecticut has 2 stoplights, no grocery store. When we had a Cumberland Farms, it was like a parade. It was crazy. So I
had
just
a line out
remember
the door.
growing up and like looking around my town being like, how do my parents live here their whole life? It's so boring. And I knew I needed to immediately move away from Connecticut. And I appreciate it now that I'm older, and that I appreciate that kind of more grounded lifestyle a little bit more, and see how it's an amazing place to raise kids. But the younger version of me would be very happy that I was not stuck there forever.
And that's why you're in Miami, and you listen to yourself. You got out.
Yes, I couldn't have ended up in a more opposite place than where I grew up. Truly. Truly.
Yeah. And it's so fun. And there's such a beautiful community you built in Miami.
Yeah.
There really is. Growing up, did you have a lot of friends? Because I imagine your high school and your middle school was really small.
There were 4 of us.
4 of you youngsters.
I was friends with one of them. No. No, it was like, I had a bunch of friends.
Okay.
It was like the typical, I went to Catholic school. That was really small. My class in high school was, I think, 100 people.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think in the public school was maybe like 250 a grade. Wow. But I had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Because then I had my Catholic school friends, my public school friends, my soccer friends. I've always really prioritized, not that I needed to have the most friends and then be superficial, but I loved having a big circle of people that I really liked and aligned with.
had fun with,
Yeah.
chose
We
chaos
got in
with.
we found a lot of trouble in that 2-stoplight town, let me tell you.
Ooh, but you made memories.
Yeah, like for
Now
example,
we get to look back and laugh.
I grew up with my 3 best friends on the same street in high school.
That's
and me
fun.
and one of my besties, Amanda, we every Thursday night we would sneak out of our house and just do like we would streak miles down the road.
You would?
Through the woods.
Oh my, just for fun.
We were like 17 and woke up drunk, and she was at my house and I was at her house. Like, this is what we would do on Thursday night. Yeah, we were
That's the night
troublemakers.
before school.
I know.
That's a school night.
Want to hear trouble?
Want to hear something funny? So
Yeah.
I used to have sleepover with my best friends. There was 3 of us, and we were probably in 8th grade, and yeah, 8th or 9th, and they would sneak out, and I would stay at my friend's house. They would both sneak out, and I was too scared, so I would just sleep and go to bed.
That's exactly how I picture you being in high school, though.
Me too.
You being a goody two-shoes in the best way.
Yeah.
We would have not been friends in high school. You would have been like, this girl is a naughty.
A
baddie.
Maybe wanted to be friends with you, but maybe wouldn't have been able to keep up, honestly.
No, I was trouble. Actually, my last birthday was with my mom, and I had a little champagne crying moment. I'm sorry that I was so much trouble.
And she still loves you.
She still loves me.
And what did she say? It's okay.
I hope you get your karma one day. No, she said, it's okay, I love you.
Aww.
It was a cute moment, but
That's
I do
really
actually feel
sweet.
really bad.
Do you and your mom celebrate your birthdays together, kind of? Because they're 1 month apart.
No, we like a separate celebration for each, but my mom is actually my favorite person to be with on my birthday.
Oh,
We have so much fun. We love a little shopping spot, whatever it is.
A little tequila Cosmo. Is she a vodka girl?
Mm-hmm.
Just like me.
Vodka. Just the Aquarius girlies love their Cosmos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. What's something that's happened that's so funny, but you would never tell your kids together? And the first thing that comes to mind is the elevator story.
Our crazy girls' night out. Megan and I do like to have some fun.
We do. Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I can definitely tell it. So Megan and I, we got friendship bracelets. They're pretty. I'm not wearing mine.
Iconic.
Pretty.
I guess you don't care about our friendship.
Oops. And we had such a fun night. We had such a nice dinner, and I think we just needed to unplug that night. That's what I would feel now. Like, I think we just needed a fun night out. Mm-hmm. And so we did. We had such a fun night out. We unplugged. We got silly, lots of laughs. Went out, got a couple Cosmos, got a couple more. We also spent some time with Megan's amazing mom and bestie as well. The girls were thriving.
Yeah, thriving.
Absolutely thriving. And
end up at Sexy Fish.
Drinks are flowing. And basically, we end up just having a freaking night. I'll just leave it at that. And then we are finally ready to tap out. The girls are barely ready to go home because we're having so much fun, but we go home. And talk about a terrible nightmare. We get to Megan's condo. The elevator is not working. This has never happened in all of her time of living at this condo.
Ever since, it keeps happening, which is
really?
kind of, well, not in the way that this has, but the elevator situation is definitely a situation.
Yeah.
But
we had been on in our heels all night. You have to wear heels in Miami. If you know, you know.
I never in my life have worn on a Tuesday out since I lived in this building over the knee-high boots and a mini skirt, and that was my attire of the night. And
she felt like a hooker.
I felt like a hooker, yeah.
And Megan is really classy. But that night, for some reason, both of our outfits were like we were trying to get picked up or something. I don't know what happened, but
I know what happened. We were buzzed when we got ready.
Yeah, we were just vibing. And we are realizing we can't climb 40 flights of stairs in this position.
No.
It's hot as heck, too. There's no AC in the staircases.
No.
So that was not an option. So, you want to continue?
Yeah, so we end up meeting a friend. We sleep at the East Hotel.
Which is next door.
Which is next door. We sleep at the East Hotel. And it's the next morning. Carly and I are still in our outfits from the night before. It's probably like 8 a.m. We have our friend get us an Uber home from across the street. The Uber's like, I have never done a 200-foot ride in my life. I'm like, I do not want my neighbors to see me. But I get to my building and plot twist, all my neighbors did have to see me because the stairs were still down, or the elevator was still down.
Everyone's going to work.
So it's 8 a.m. on a Wednesday morning and we are in our hooker outfits climbing 40 flights of stairs as every other normal functional adult in my building is walking down the stairs on their way to work in suits with their briefcases on their way to their workouts. And Carly and I are crumbling. We take a pit stop on the 9th floor at the gym. I have to beg Carly to not jump in the pool.
We're desperate for water.
The girls desperate for water.
We didn't have any electrolytes the night
in
before.
In our time that it took us to climb these 40 stairs, like still drunk from the night before, Carly misses her flight. This was also my first day of my new job.
We're just not trying to see a soul. All of a sudden, Megan gets a text message from a friend of a friend.
I thought we were being low-key. I was trying to not make eye contact, but of course, like, we're hearing the giggles as we're going up because Carly and I are not being quiet about how pissed we are about this. And we're like, oh my God.
We did know it was going to make a funny memory, though.
We were laughing, but we were also just like, fuck. And then my friend I get a text from my friend. I'm like, oh, perfect. I didn't see any of my neighbors that I know. I feel like this was kind of low key. And then I get a text from my friend who lives in a totally different area in Miami. And she said, Meg, tell me you were just climbing the stairs she inserted my building name. And I'm like, how the hell do you know that? And she said, this girl at my office just came into work cracking up saying these two blackout girls were climbing the stairs in their outfits from last night. And it was a whole situation. We finally made it to the 40th floor. I remember Carly collapsing to the ground. I remember
I think.
we at that point never knew how we were going to get back down the 40 floors.
I was not getting home to my peaceful life in that moment. But
you were not grounded in that moment. But that moment cracks me up. I have full video footage of that whole experience. I was documenting it. And it was one of my favorite stories. And that Carly missed her flight and that this was supposed to be my first day of work are also classic.
Megan did not make work.
I did not make work. Thank God one of my best friends is my boss. And
she wasn't fired.
Literally, what is wrong with you? But we'll circle back to this tomorrow.
And the rest is history. I do imagine we will tell our children one day, maybe when they're 21.
That funny little
They'll
story.
giggle at it. And all of this to say, your girl had some anxiety the next day, but we worked through it and we honor this moment because it's funny to look back on. And never forget.
Definitely. All right, next question.
What's something you dream of doing in your 30s that your 20s prepared you for? That's a beautiful question.
Something I dream of doing in my 30s that my 20s prepared me for is to manifest my dream relationship. I think all of my dating that didn't work out in my 20s and all my single time that I really used to get to know myself has prepared me for being in a place to call on someone that really is on my level and aligns with me and that we bring out the best in each other.
A decade of preparation.
A decade, yeah.
That's really good. That's like
some people
that's
marry their high school sweethearts and some people need their 20s to prepare for their 30s relationship. But there's no right or wrong, but I was definitely in category B.
That's a blessing that you got this time and you are so ready.
Yeah. All right, next one. What's the most delusional thing you've ever done that's actually worked?
Most delusional thing I have ever done. I have done so many. This one does come to mind because it taught me a beautiful lesson at the age of 17. But I actually did not get into the University of Tampa. And had I not gone there, let me just say, had I not gone there, I wouldn't be married to the man I married. My life would look so different. And I didn't get in because I got rejected. My SAT scores were not what they wanted. And I just had this literal inner knowing that my next chapter was meant to be in Tampa at this school.
Yeah, you're like, you're not denying me.
Yeah, and I honestly I only could apply to a few schools. It costed money to apply to schools. So I only was able to apply to 3 at the time, and I really didn't have any other option.
Yeah, where else did you apply?
College of Charleston and High Point.
I could see you at all of those schools though. But I'm so glad you ended up at University of Tampa.
I didn't get into College of Charleston either.
What?
I did not get into College of Charleston either.
Damn it.
It was basically this or nothing, essentially. And basically I had this inner knowing, and I reached out to the admissions counselor. I was like, hey, I really want to go to this school. Is there anything else I can do? And she said, you can apply to appeal the decision. You just have to write a letter of appeal to our director of enrollment telling us what you envision your life to look like at the UT community, how you hope to impact the community, and how your life up to this point has led you to where you are today. So I wrote a letter on a snowy Boston winter afternoon. And
I love how you paint the picture for things.
Oh, this is a very clear moment. It changed my life. And then 2 weeks later, they legitimately called me. They accepted me because of the letter that I wrote. They accepted me for the exact semester that I applied to. Didn't even defer me, and it taught me the power of asking and going after something you really want, even when you get rejected. Sometimes you have to, if you know you are meant to do something, you have to trust.
Yeah. Like, I did not hear of any other kids who got denied from a school and thought that there was an option.
Very rare.
It was more just, I didn't get in. Oh my God, that sucks. That was my dream school. It wasn't like, no, I'm going to delusionally keep pushing until I get in.
Yeah.
I was delusional enough. Was butterfly effect changed every area of your life.
Yeah, it absolutely did. And that's why I was so passionate about leading the nutrition program on campus, because I really did envision myself flourishing academically, socially, and leaving a positive impact. And you did. That was my focus.
You were a shining star at UT.
So it was really fun. I think this is the last question. I think it's a really good one.
Amazing.
Where do you guys see your friendship going in the next 10 years?
We love this. If you looked at our Instagram DMs, you would know exactly where we see our friendship going in the next
all those memes
in the next 10 years, because we always talk about it. We see husbands that are besties. Your kids are probably a little bit older than my kids, because you're probably getting pregnant.
They're the mentors.
Yeah, your kids are babysitting my kids. We are traveling the world.
Absolutely.
Living our best lives. Expanding CELE. Helping women to just connect deeper, to step into themselves, and enhancing happy hours around the world. And
one conversation at a time.
We're probably, if it's summertime, we're probably in a yacht in the south of France or Italy or somewhere amazing.
Somewhere amazing, and just growing and evolving and lifting each other up and continuing to become the best versions of ourselves together.
Yeah. And if that question was in 20 years, we would probably say we would be renting a villa somewhere while we're recovering from our matching facelifts. Because we always talk about that.
We are not ashamed to say it.
I'm not scared of a facelift.
Not at all.
Amazing. Should we finish with 2 last CELE Chats cards to round
Let's round it out.
So many questions this episode.
It's been so fun. Thank you all for submitting these.
Thank you. All right, you want to pick first?
Yeah. Give a friend a shout out for something impressive they've done recently. I want to shout out Megan. I'm pretty sure you just came off of your best month ever when it comes to money manifestation.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely last month for sure. It was amazing.
Just coming off of that. So I'm so proud of you. That's really impressive. And I know that you have been working to manifest what you manifested for a very long time, and to see you do it this year, because you really wanted to make 2025 the year of making money. Yeah. So I'm so proud of you, and I celebrate you. You did that all on your own, so you should be really proud.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about that. Tell a friend something you love about their style. Love this question. Carly is a little freaking fashionista, And I love that you have just a classy, chic style. I feel like you dress perfectly for the era that you're in. And honestly, every outfit, like every podcast outfit that you have, every outfit that you have for, I feel like, vacation or dinner is just so well thought out. And it just symbolizes who you are as a person. You're thoughtful. You like to be put together. And I just think your style is perfect for you.
I love dressing up.
Yeah. And side note, I feel like that's something that we both love about this era of our life is that as you get older, you really start to find your style and what works for your body. And it's just, that's one of my favorite things about this era.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's so fun. And I love how we both express ourselves through our style too. Yeah. Thank you.
Me too. Well,
that was so fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode of CELE Chats. We loved getting deep and answering the questions, and you could follow us on social at Let's CELE.
Thank you for tuning in. We love you.